All right, Crosby Cougars are here at the Vipe, Southeast Texas 2015 photo shoot. Talk about who we have here, left or right.
I'm Hunter Hearn. I'm a senior. I'm a catcher. Austin Hearn, senior pitcher.
All right, and let's talk about, I guess, your futures. I guess you're both you've signed.
You've signed. I signed this week.
You signed, okay.
I'm actually going to Angelina Junior College to play for a couple years, and I signed this week, and that's where I'm committed. So.
Awesome.
And I signed a little further down the road to Stephen F. Austin.
Okay, cool. So early signing?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So talk about, I guess, playing in a tough district in this whole area, this whole region. It seems like the two districts, the Crosby Dayton, area versus the P&G Nederland area. Just talk about how that rivalry's always been there.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. We normally see the Beaumont schools towards in playoffs. We always get the Beaumont schools. So, it's fun, but our district's really tough. It always has been. But I feel like we have one of the toughest districts in Texas for as far as baseball and football too. But competition's definitely there, but it's cool. You get to see all your friends and stuff you grew up playing with, and now you're playing against each other. So.
Right. About the same thing?
Yeah. It's pretty much known as one of the toughest districts around Houston.
Right. What is, I guess, one of the biggest challenges for y'all? Who's going to be that top team in your district? Is it going to be Crosby this year?
Probably. Yes, sir. It'll be tough. Probably be us and K Park. Probably the top two.
Okay.
And then Dayton and Barbasol.
Right behind y'all.
Everybody's neck and neck, but just whoever comes ready to play,
Gotcha. So what I wanted to ask is, superstitions are huge in the game of baseball, and we want to know: do y'all have any over at Crosby, individually or as a team? First, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt. Stepping on the line. Yeah, don't step on the line. Like we stay away from the line when we warm up and stuff. But what's another one? Crossing bats. Yeah, we don't cross the bats. Like when we're in the dugout, when the bats are against the fence, yeah, then we can't be crossing it. So no bueno.
Gotcha. All right. Well, thank y'all for coming out, and we appreciate y'all representing Crosby High School at the photo shoot.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks. All right. Liberty Panthers are here. They made it, treaded through the rain, got here to Southeast Texas and Port Neches for the photo shoot. How y'all doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good. Left to right, who do we have here?
Hunter Anderson plays center field.
Okay.
I'm Andrew Freejet, I play shortstop.
All right. Well, welcome to the photo shoot. Hopefully y'all get through here fast enough. Talk about the things that Liberty has to do to make a playoff run this year.
Man, we really got to step it up on our hitting. I mean, we've been slow the past couple of years. That's one key to winning. We normally miss it. We normally miss playoffs by one game. It's kind of getting annoying. Not gonna lie. But other than that, was pretty solid.
Yeah. Anything you'd like to add to that?
Team chemistry. That's what we need because we have a lot of problems inside the team. So, and winning. That's what we need to do is win.
All right. It all spells out when you win. Everything else comes together, right? So let's talk about, I guess. You said team chemistry. How tough is that district that you play in? How tough is it? Does it feel like you have to get over a certain hump or beat a couple of teams and then you'll be on your way to climbing to the top? What is that hump for y'all?
We lose a lot of one-run games, and I mean that's tough.
So it kind of comes down to execution.
Execution.
Not finishing.
Okay.
Finishing always there.
All right.
Y'all hit nothing the first 4 innings and try
Right.
to wake it up at the end.
Just gotta start off strong.
Right. All right. Well, let's talk about superstitions that y'all have. Let's talk about the things that keep y'all going year round in that dugout.
Every game, I have to put my left cleat on first, and then my right cleat on, and then I tie the left one, then tie the right one.
So it goes shoe in, tie, tie, left, right, left, right. All right. How about yourself?
Well, gotta pray every game, and gotta make sure all the accessories are right. It's gotta be a certain way. Everything.
So you're doing a little accessorizing. You're doing a little shoe tying.
Look good, you play good.
And then, of course, I guess the team stuff. Coach makes y'all do what? Or what's Coach do pregame? What's his pregame? You know?
Run the center field, touch the wall.
That's what he makes y'all do, or he does that himself?
He makes us do it.
What does he do? Pace around?
Line up, I guess.
Walks around the field. checks out the field and just sees where everything is.
All right.
Yeah, even that's really it.
Well, thank you all for coming out. Get some good individual shots in, and appreciate having you all at this photo shoot.
I appreciate it.
Thank y'all. All right, guys, how y'all doing today? Woodville 2015. Looking at the outlook today. Got to come to the Vite photo shoot. Talk about new district, I guess y'all are playing in this year, huh?
Yes, sir.
So who's gonna be that toughest opponent in that district?
Central Heights.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So perennial powerhouse, I guess. Every year they're making a little run.
Yes, sir.
Is it?
Every year.
Is it a smaller district though? You don't have to play like 8 teams in your district anymore, or what?
It's about the same.
Yeah.
About 16.
Okay, gotcha. So who's representing, left or right?
I'm Marky Jackson.
Okay.
Jacob Watts.
All right. 4-year starters or 4 years on varsity? Y'all both seniors?
No, 4-year starter.
4-year starter? 3-year starter? Awesome. I guess what is your strength over there at Woodville? What's returning? Good lineup or good defense? Good pitching staff?
Good defense coming back. We got some good hitters coming back in our small ball game.
Okay.
We got some weapons on the base pads that can really fly around the bases.
Okay. Awesome. What is, I guess, something that you think you need to improve on? I guess the number one aspect of the game.
Being smart on the bases.
Hitting. Okay. Gotcha. We've asked everybody this question today. You've heard it probably the last few interviews. Superstitions rising over there at Woodville. What is something y'all got to do as a team or something y'all can't do?
We got to stay prepared for every game. It's always a good focus. Whenever we break out before we hit the field, we always say the opponent's name before they hit
Okay.
the field.
That's interesting. So you say the opponent's name before you hit the field. Cool. All right. Well, good luck to Woodville this year. Hope you get up there and cover some games. And y'all got a baseball tournament this year?
Yes, sir.
All right. We'll try to get up there and cover some games during that tournament. All right. Thank y'all for coming down. P&G in the house, Ryan Leckage and Adam Morris. Let's talk about your expectations this year beyond a district championship, Ryan.
Go as deep as we can in the playoffs. We have a lot of talent and we're trying to use all that we got.
About the same?
Yeah.
All right, talk about how your lineup looks a little bit different this year.
We lost 2 really good pitchers from last year, but hitting-wise, I think we'll be really good.
Okay.
We're really solid.
Okay. Sorry as my phone rings here. Talk about, I guess, who might be that toughest opponent in your district this year?
I'm not sure what other teams had this year. I know that everybody's losing a lot of their senior class they had last year. I'm not really sure.
There's always new ones because they're new, but I mean, there's always a lot of good teams in our district, and all of them are going to be a good game.
Okay. Talk about the expectation, I guess, you have individually, or I guess individually as P&G, team-wise, with Coach Carter as his second year there. Hitting, I guess, is going to improve is what everybody was expecting. Y'all see that coming around as well?
Oh, yes. I think we'll be really good hitting-wise this year. That's going to be our big thing this year.
We lost a lot of pitching last year, and Ladue and Chipman, Ashworth, leaving for college. I think the main thing we need to focus on really this year is hitting. That's the main thing we need to focus on.
Okay. So with that said, let's talk about some superstitions. Everybody's been talking about it. You've heard everybody's answers. What are some things that y'all do maybe before a game? Get y'all's rituals or superstitions, get y'all going.
I never step on the line, I guess, on the foul line. Like, I always jump over the foul line. I guess that's my superstition.
I always put my left shoe on from the right shoe.
Left shoe first.
Yep.
And why is that?
I've always done it.
It's just your habit.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Awesome. All right. Well, just talk about this opportunity to be out here at the Vite photo shoot, see all these other opponents, and see these guys, I guess, one last friendly time before you run into them on the field itself.
Oh, it's great. I love talking to all the guys that I know. And I've known them for a long time, playing select baseball with them. It's just really fun to get to talk to them again.
Yeah, it's good seeing everybody again and getting to see old friends you haven't seen in a while and being ready to play on the field.
Awesome. Well, good luck to P&G this year, and we'll be covering y'all.
All right.
All right. Thanks for coming out.
We jump back to last night from the Gwangju Kia Champions Field. This is men's baseball semifinal action between Korea and Chinese Taipei. Head to the 5th inning. Lin with a high pop that'll fall here in front of Hong, and that'll land him on first base. And you see that good poke there from Lin. And Hong just cannot get to it, but he's able to hold Lin on first base. Now this is Chang Min Soon, and he will double to right field, and that'll score Lin all the way from first base. Chinese Taipei now up 1-0. Good look at it there. Chang got a good piece of that one as he knocks it to the right field wall. Now to the 6th. Yang Tai-chun with the comebacker, and Kim Myung-sin will grab it and double off the runner at first. Yang right back to Kim, who quickly gets it to first for the double play. But later in that inning, Kim will serve up here to Wang Po-jung, and he will deposit that over the fence in right center field. Home run for Wang. 2-0, Chinese Taipei now in front. And there you see him being congratulated by his teammates as he heads back to the dugout. Now to the 8th, nobody out. And there's a called third strike. Lin Tzu-wei on Jo Sung-hang. 1 out here in the 8th. Then Kim strikes out swinging. 2nd K here in the inning. And another one. Lin Tzu-wei strikes out the side here in the 8th. Now to the 9th. Korea down to its last out. And Myung Sung-yong will strike out there to end the game. Lin Tzu-wei will finish with 7 strikeouts in 3 2/3 innings.
Close to 150 different schools have won at least one state baseball title, but only 16 have won 3 or more. Well, a victory today for Defiance, the Bulldogs will join that exclusive club as they send future Miami Redhawk Michael Hendricks to the mound against Poland Seminary. Defiance Bulldogs scoring 6 runs in their final 2 innings to easily beat Big Walnut 8-1 yesterday, while the Poland Seminary Bulldogs had to sweat out a 2-0 victory over Bishop Waterson. A picture-perfect day for baseball at Huntington Park. Defiance the visitors, and they waste no time. Top of the first, 2 on for Tyler Weaver. Designated hitter designates this hit as a ribby. Garrett Sierra is going to score from second as Defiance grabs the early lead. Next batter, Gage Cordray. Blooper falls into shallow left center. Shea Smitty comes around from second, and Defiance up 2-0, and the visiting Bulldogs not done. Jimmy Bauer, 2 extra base hits in yesterday's win, continues the hot swinging as he goes left center gap, plating pinch runner Chris Gordon on the double. It's a 3-run first inning for Defiance. Top of the second, after Wes Detter singled and stole second, Smitty goes to the right center gap. It's a 2-out double, and Detter comes around to score to make it 4-0 Defiance. In the home half, Poland responds. Man on second, Nick Romeo pulls the 2-out offering into left field. Jarrett Burkert scores. Poland would get a second run in the second on an error, cutting the Defiance lead in half. Bottom of the third after a leadoff single, Michael Hendricks gets the comebacker and starts the 1-6-3 double play to get out of the jam. Go to the top of the fourth. Defiance with 2 outs. Detter reaches base, steals second again, and once again Smitty drives him home. A 5-2 lead for Defiance. Smitty 2 for 3 with 2 runs driven in. Detter scored a pair as well. 5-3 game now in the fifth. Defiance second and third with 1 out. Braden Frederick, a liner. Relief pitcher Matt Baker makes the grab and doubles up Bauer. Tough break for Defiance. Head to the bottom of the sixth. Still a 5-3 game. Poland loads the bases with 2 outs. Hendricks strikes out Eric White as Defiance 3 outs away from the title. In the seventh, after a 1-out single, they bring in Shea Smitty in relief of Hendricks. Smitty got the win yesterday. He comes into today's game and he picks up the save as Defiance wins 5-3 the final. Third baseball title in the last 2 years. Second title in the last 3 years. Third title overall for Detter, Smitty, and Braden Frederick. And well, in the whole Defiance community, it's 2 state titles this season, as they also picked up that basketball state crown. Hendricks with 6 1/3, struck out 7, broke out a new pitch late in the game to rave reviews.
What's amazing is Michael has come so far. He's always thrown hard. He was able to get a scholarship to Miami, but he always struggled to throw strikes. And he stayed the course, and he worked and he worked, and he developed a changeup in the offseason to be able to get that pitch he could throw for a strike. He still had no slider that he could throw for a strike or a curveball, and he's worked at it, and he's worked at it, and he's worked at it, but we still didn't trust it. Coach Weaver said state championship might be the time you use it. He used it the last 3 innings, and he got 4 strikeouts on that slider they had not used the entire season. Amazing story.
Oh, it's a dream come true, you know. It's something you dream about your entire life, and we live the dream today, and that's the greatest thing ever.
It's incredible. It's an awesome feeling, back to back, and we've all believed we could do it, and we were a great team, and our bond was incredible, and got it done.
Before even the basketball team did that, you know, we knew we were going to have a great season, but seeing the basketball team do it, you know, we told ourselves, you know, they could do it, we can do it. So we just went out there and played a heck of a season and finished it off right.
You want to talk about March? I was fortunate enough to do the radio for our basketball team, and to watch that thrill and the community that surrounds the kids, and I get to watch it more as a spectator than a coach, and to see the kids' faces and to see those kids you have in class, and to win that first state championship in basketball was really special. That helped our kids. That helped our seniors. They saw what they went through, and they had that goal. They wanted to do the same thing and get back to Columbus and have a chance, and it was special, and it happened.
Well, an all-Putnam County League District final at Elida today, with Columbus Grove facing Miller City. A year ago in the district semis, Bulldogs needed 11 innings to beat the Wildcats, but Miller City has only lost 1 game since then and shut out Grove 3-0 in their regular season meeting in April. Both teams coming off 1-run victories in Wednesday's semifinal action. Plenty of Miller City fans packing the stands at Ed Sandy Field. Bottom of the first, Wildcats first and third, 2 outs. Adam Neese sinking liner falls in. Jackson Lahmer scores from third. Wildcats take the 1-0 lead. Ross Lehman dealing for the Wildcats. Elisha Jones grounder deep in the hole. Lahmer's the throw. Neese the stretch. 1 away. Later on, Lehman in control on the mound. He strikes out Tanner from 6 Ks for Lehman and getting plenty of help from his defense. Grant Schrader, liner to center field in the 3rd inning, but Corbin Neese lays out. What a grab in center field for Neese. Grove's Dylan Verhoff dealing as well. The man on strikes out Adam Drummelsmith to end the 3rd inning, and Verhoff getting help from his defense as well. Neese a liner, but Jake Utendorf makes the catch on the outfield grass. Top of the 5th, Grove with runners on 2nd and 3rd. But Marcus Olivia grounds to short. Lammers is there. Lehman yet to allow a hit through 5 innings. Go to the top of the 6th now. Grove with the man on, still without a hit in the game. Verhoff grounds to short. Lammers to Drummelsmith. To Neese for the 6-4-3 double play to end the 6th. Go to the 7th. Miller City still up 1-0. 2 outs. Lehman, he knew he had the no-hitter, and he strikes out the last 2 batters to win it. Miller City, first district title since 1993. They win 1-0 as defense came up big behind Ross Lehman.
Defense was spectacular tonight. Jack made some huge plays. Every routine ball in districts isn't so routine anymore. A little bit pressure, nerves, but Corbin made a huge play out in center. Adam Neese played a solid first base just like he did all year. Just all around very good team performance. defense spectacular.
It means the world to. We've been climbing this Ed Sandy hump for quite a while, since back a couple years ago, and now we finally did it. We're happy to move on to regionals.
That felt real good, let me tell you.
Okay.
That felt real good. You know, these seniors have been a part of this varsity program, a lot of them for 4 years and most of them for 3. And they earned it, they deserved it, and I'll wear that ice for them.
Districts was a goal, but we have other goals too. Playing in a district with all PCL teams, there's a lot of familiarity. You know, they knew a lot about us, we know a lot about them. And it was just going out and winning 2 games here at districts, and now we're on to regionals.
Monday, April 27th, Hopkinton took on Ashland. Ashland scored on the top of the first. 1-0 Clockers entering the bottom of the second. Cal Holland crushes one to center field. It falls out of the glove of outfielder Nick Boselli to score Drew Donahue.
It's going to fall out of the glove of Boselli. Rounding third now is Donahue. He is going to come home, and Holland's going to slide into third.
Then Evan Park does this.
On the ground, up the middle, that'll get through for a hit, and another Hillers run will score. It's a 2-1 game off an Evan Park single.
The very next half inning, Hopkinton up 2-1. Ashland responded. Ronan Bates sacrifices for one. Then a pass ball makes it 3-2 Ashland.
By the catcher, and a run is going to come across for Ashland.
But no fear, Calvin Holland is here, bottom of the fourth.
Hit in the air towards left field. This one was crushed. And back towards the fence. That ball's gone. A home run for Calvin Holland.
Still tied at 3 entering the bottom of the 7th. 1 out, Drew Simi at the plate.
Wind up and the pitch. As outside, gets by the catcher Bates, and the runner takes off. He gets into third, and then it's thrown into the outfield, and the run will score. And the Hopkinton Hillers walk off with the 4-3 victory. Mike Messier.
The Hillers walk off with the 4-3 win over Ashland. Evan Park goes the complete game, giving up 3 runs on 4 hits, striking out 10. Cal Holland went 1 for 1 at the plate with a walk and the home run. Wednesday, April 29th, the Hillers took on Dover Sherborne. DS up 1-0. Slowinski hits the ball off of Matt DeCina, and it goes into the outfield. 2-run score, 3-0 Dover Sherborne. 5-2 Dover Sherborne in the bottom of the 7th. Mike Messier drives in a run, but that is all the Hillers got as they fall to Dover Sherborne 5-3. Owen Webb and Greg Holler both went the complete game. Webb gave up 3 runs on 6 hits and had 3 Ks. Friday, May 1st was Little League Day at the ballpark as the Hillers battled Medfield. Unfortunately for the Hillers, things did not go so well. Top of the 6th, Medfield leading 10-2. With 1 out in the inning, George Sawan did this.
Zane gets the sign and deals, and this is hit in the air towards left field, going towards the fence. That's off the fence and gone. A solo shot. George Sawan goes yard. It's 11-2 Medfield.
Medfield improves to 6-2. The Hillers fall to 3-4 as they lose to the Warriors 11-2. Medfield pitcher Ryan Schwarr went the complete game, giving up 2 runs on 1 hit and striking out 8.